Welcome back to JTV's Game of the Week. Today we are covering varsity girls volleyball. We have the Jackson Liberty Lions versus the Lacey Lions. I'm Emma Idle.
And I'm Brian Martingano. And hoping for a good, even game today. It's the Lions versus the Lions. Should be interesting.
Yes, it will be very interesting. There's a lot of energy in the gym today. Lots of people here to see it. We have Kim Stallworth, number 25, our setter, just served. And that is a point for Liberty. I believe that was a block. And we have Kim Stallworth, senior setter, heading over to serve. Unfortunately, she misses, and the point will then go to Lacey. We have Lacey, number 18, going up to serve. Grace Salco passes it.
Not quite able to get that over the net. Can't say point to the Lions. Point to Lacey.
Number 18 from Lacey heads back to serve again. Grace Salco passes it. That is another point for Lacey.
Lacey up 3-1.
Looks like Liberty's making a lot of mistakes on the attacking end. They are seeming to be able to get a pass and a set, but they haven't been able to finish with a swing. Hopefully they'll be able to break this serve. Got a beautiful kill from Sarah Christie, number 16, our senior middle, giving the point back to Liberty. Number 20, Grace Salco, heads back to serve. Liberty's senior outside. Got a nice jump float right to the middle. Lacey struggling to get the ball up. They're able to get it up and over the net. Another kill from Sarah Christie.
And Liberty's starting to come back, fixing a few of those issues early. Good by them. Able to get it started as they come back. 3-4 now.
Hopefully Salco will be able to start going on a little bit of a serving run. And that is an ace for Liberty. Tying up the score at 4-4.
And Liberty to serve, gets it over to the middle, over to the side. Nice hit there, and
that is a shank pass from our libero on Liberty's side. Lacey, number 14, heads back to serve. That is an ace for Liberty, an ace for Lacey, I mean. Score is now 4-6. Lacey's got a powerful server up right now. Number 25, Anastasia Artemenko. Number 26, I mean.
Attempted block coming out, but not able to get it, and that will be point Liberty.
We're seeing some substitutions on Lacey's side as Sarah Christie heads back to serve. That's a little bit of an overpass from Lacey's side, and it kind of gets stuck in the net there. And the point is back to Liberty.
And so far, it seems like every team seems to be getting 2 points in a row and then just not able to continue on it. Lacey there somehow managing to save that.
has a block from Lacey, giving the point back to them. And let's take a look at a replay. As you can see, Lacey kind of builds a wall against Liberty, and the ball just bounces off. Looks like a net violation for Liberty, giving the point automatically back to Lacey.
Lacey now up 8-6, trying to keep hold of this lead. Liberty so far has been able to come back from every deficit.
Liberty quick on their defense, able to get that ball back up.
That hit goes a little bit sideways and not going to be able to get back to that. Now 6-9. Lacey going to be looking to build on this lead.
Got a timeout going on. I believe that was called by Liberty.
And Liberty didn't quite get up to the strongest start. As you said, had a little bit of a problem on attack, and now looking to pull it back, down by 3. You know, they've had some good tries, but Lacey has been, one thing they've seemed to be doing better is building that wall and getting the blocks.
Yes, they have been a very strong blocking team so far, which is surprising because they're not the tallest team.
Yeah.
But they are able to get up there and block a lot of balls. We have number 4 from Lacey heading back to serve. A little bit of some side spin going on with that. Very short serve. Stella Harzold, sophomore, pushes the ball over the net. And Lacey just hits the ball into the net, and the point is back to Liberty. Number 21, India Lee Borlongan, a senior defensive specialist, is heading back to serve. Beautiful strong serve, just grazes over the net. She's back there passing the ball. And Kim Stallworth pushes the ball just a little bit too far outside of the court.
And now Lacey is just going to want to continue to do what they are doing, try to keep themselves in the lead.
Lacey with a very strong topspin serve. Stella Harzold with a great swing. Lacey touches the ball 4 times, meaning the point is back to Liberty.
That was close by Lacey. It was a tough ball to get to, but she was able to get to it and almost make a play on it.
Stella Harzold now heads back to serve. Just a little too short. Bounces off the tape, and the point is back to Lacey. Number 23 from Lacey's side serves the ball out, and the point is back to Liberty. Seeing a lot of back and forth in between the points here.
Yeah, you really are, but this is where it gets that the fact that Lacey was able to get the lead before the timeout really does make a difference, because Lacey has a little bit of room to work with, where Liberty, they need a comeback.
Yes, they do, for sure. Liberty's libero, number 2, just served. A little bit of a miscommunication there, and the ball lands in between 2 Liberty players. Lacey serves out of the court, a little too much power on that serve. Point comes back to Liberty.
And seems to be becoming a problem for Lacey. They're going to be looking to break that, try to get a couple good serves in. But Liberty going to take that free point and try to build on it.
Kim Stallworth earns Liberty an ace. Hopefully she'll be able to go on a little bit of a run here and gain some of those points back.
And Lacey not quite going to be able to get it over the wall. And it will be a point to Lacey. 13-11 now.
That is a back row attack by Grace Salco. Lacey is able to return it.
And once again, Lacey does look good in those situations. They're just not quite able to pull it off again.
Senior outside hitter Grace Salco is going back to serve. A nice float serve. And Liberty pushes the ball outside of the court.
Well, 13. Liberty definitely making a case for staying in this game. And they really got to get this 2-point deficit out. Liberty's going on a little bit of a tear here, but Lacey with the serve.
Lacey once again serves the ball outside of the court, and the point is back to Liberty. Once again, seem to be a pretty common theme with Lacey's serves today.
And Lacey looks like they need to clean up some of those mistakes. It seems like they've been giving Liberty a few free points, but it seems like Liberty not quite able to capitalize on enough of them.
That is a net violation for Lacey, giving Liberty the point.
And yet another mistake against Lacey, and Lacey going to be looking to clean that up. Liberty now, they're going to take what they were given and now 15-14.
Sarah Christie back to serve. Looks like that ball may have gone out of the court had Lacey not touched it.
And now Liberty pulling away a 2-point lead, and it's a bunch in a row for them, and that's just not.
A little bit of a missed contact on the serve there. Point is back to Lacey. Lacey serves into the net. Seeming to have a lot of trouble with serving today.
Yeah, it seems like it, and it's another case where Liberty is gonna get the advantage off of a Lacey mistake, and Lacey, they were able to give up a couple of them without getting punished for it, but now Liberty seems to be on top of it.
Nice cross-court serve by India Lee Borlongen. That is a kill for Lacey in one of those tough corner spots. Those are always hard to get up.
(17-16). Liberty gonna want to try to finish this off, not let Lacey back into it.
Seeing a lot of missed serves today from both sides of the court.
Yeah, Liberty seemed to have cleaned that up a little bit, but Lacey, they started a little bit stronger, but now not looking so great. Once again, point to Liberty, and now they're really making a run for this. And very well see them finishing it out without even giving the ball back.
Number 99, Lacey's libero, is serving.
Liberty manages to keep it alive.
Grace Salco takes a nice swing at that ball. And the ball gets caught in the net on Lacey's side. This is Liberty's point. They're now in the lead. Score is 20-17. Number 2, Steph Ramos serves. Gets caught in Lacey's fingers, and that is an ace for Liberty.
And once again, another mistake that Liberty will benefit off of.
Nice aggressive float serve. A little bit of a miscommunication on Lacey's end. Point is back to Liberty. And that is a timeout called on Lacey's side as we get closer and closer to the end of the game.
And Liberty, after their timeout, they still looked a little bit shaky coming out of it, but the mistakes from Lacey continued to pile on, and Liberty definitely started to capitalize on it and now have found themselves in a comfortable lead.
And as we come out of this timeout, hopefully Liberty will be able to keep up with their good serves and keeping the ball alive. Cross-court swing that lands just on the tape on Liberty's side, so that does count as being in. Point is back to Lacey. Number 13 for Lacey is serving. An aggressive topspin serve that it goes over on one. Nice outside set. Grace Salco tips the ball over the net. And a free ball from Lacey. Nice aggressive tip from Sarah Christie. Ball gets caught in the net and the point goes back to Liberty.
(23-18), able to retain the lead after the timeout.
Lacey getting a little scrappy. Point is given to Liberty. Kim Stallworth, number 25, is serving again on set point. Lacey has called another timeout.
And Liberty here looking to do more of the same. They were able to build on their lead there, and they're just going to want to continue this. Lacey going to really want to clean up the mistakes. It's rough to come back in this one, but not impossible.
Yeah, I've definitely seen teams come back from game point, so it's really still up in the air. Nice cross-court serve from Kim Stallworth. Free ball from Lacey. Hopefully Liberty will be able to capitalize on this and get a kill. And we got a kill from senior middle blocker, Sarah Christie, and that is our first set. Liberty taking the lead with a 25-18 score.
And Liberty did look a little bit shaky at the beginning. Lacey came out strong, but eventually they just seem to have fallen off a little bit, and a couple bad serves that went out, and also just a couple miscommunications. Liberty was finally able to start capitalizing on it.
Yeah, hopefully they will be able to continue on with little mistakes in the next set.
And now we will go to commercial, and we will see you before the next one starts.
Everyone's doing their part. Mask up. Visit www.cdc.gov for more information.
Join me, Terry Bradshaw, as I explore all that's new and exciting about the USA and Canada and what people are doing in order to make a difference. It's an easy way to see what's happening across your own country. Welcome to Today in America. The Northeast has played a dominant role in American history and continues to be a major powerhouse today. Join me as we journey to one destination among the original 13 colonies. Situated about halfway between New York City and Philadelphia, Jackson Township, New Jersey, is one of America's best places to live, work, and to play. Established in 1844, the town was named after President Andrew Jackson. Its primary economic driver at the time was agriculture, and while some farms still exist, Jackson Township has transitioned from a rural to a developing community. Its population has more than doubled since 1980, and today, Jackson Township is home to around 58,000 residents. Known by many as the gateway to the Jersey.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the action.
This is our second set. Lacey is serving.
And Liberty was able to pull it off on the first one.
Doing some lineup checks before we get started with the second set, making sure everyone's in their right spot at the start of the game. Nice topspin serve from Lacey. Sarah Christie with an immediate kill for Liberty. Great way to start off the second set.
And a good hit there, and that's something that I haven't quite seen Lacey do that much. They don't seem to be going up that high. They seem to have a pretty good wall going, but
Let's
never
take
seems
a
to
look
be on
at
the
a
offensive.
replay. All right, we see Lacey not able to pick that ball up.
And once again, another free ball coming up from Lacey.
Liberty seems to have stepped underneath the line that divides the two courts, and that is an immediate point for Lacey. Ball goes back to them.
And number 14 from Lacey on the serve. That one, good save there by Liberty, able to get it over.
Lacey's setter puts the ball a little bit too far outside of the court. No one is able to get to it. Point goes back to Liberty. Number 20, Grace Salco, is serving. Beautiful float serve to the back center of the court. Lacey sends the ball outside of the court. Point is back to Liberty.
And good serve coming out there.
Grace seems to be pulling out all of her float serving abilities today. I've seen a lot of floats from her, which is a really powerful serve. Very hard to pass.
And Lacey seeming to be giving up a lot of free balls, but somehow getting away with it to begin with. And Liberty going to be looking to capitalize on a few more of them.
That is a net violation for Liberty. Looks like when they went up for that block, someone must have hit the net.
And
let's take a look at a replay.
And a good play by Lacey, finally being able to be on the attack. And a good save coming out from Liberty there, keeping it alive.
Beautiful back set from Kim. Liberty is able to put up a wall for that hitter, but ball goes right in between their hands, and Liberty's defense is not able to pick that ball up. Lacey is now leading with a score of 4-3. Lacey sending a lot of their free balls out of the court in attempts to be somewhat aggressive.
And it seems like the Liberty Lions have just been a little bit better on their attacks. Lacey, they've looked about the same as they started the last game. Lions looking a little bit better. And
an aggressive swing from Lacey. Liberty is able to get that back up.
And Lacey, like what I see with the attempt, not able to keep it in, but Lacey in the second set finally starting to seem to have some attack.
Sarah Christie with a cross-court float serve. Anastasia Artemento with an aggressive cross-court swing. And that is a kill for Liberty.
And Lacey not able to get it over, and once again, point going to Liberty. Liberty now taking 3-point lead.
Lacey seems to be having some rotational issues, so the refs are trying to fix that. That little break seems to have iced our server. Point is back to Lacey. Number 8 for Lacey is serving a very aggressive float serve. A little bit of a shank pass. Liberty's not able to pick up the second touch. Very aggressive jump float. Ball is served out of the court. Point is back to Liberty.
And it seems like Lacey is trying to play a little bit more aggressive, but seems to be only working half the time. Liberty keeping their 2-point lead.
India Lee Bolongan has always shown an aggressive serve throughout her 4-year career at Liberty, and she certainly has not disappointed in this game.
Lacey once again, problems on the serve. Liberty just a little bit too much power there. 9-8. Lacey going to be looking to tie. Not continue to fall behind.
Beautiful, nice high pass. Ball sets a little bit too far into the net. Number 20 unfortunately touches the net, giving Liberty a net violation, and the point is back to Lacey. Score is all tied up at 9-9. Grace Salco tips the ball into what many volleyball players know as the donut, which is a spot that is very hard to reach. As you can see, lots of girls all dove into the same spot, unable to get the ball up.
Lacey once again looking to go on the attack and just not quite able to do it. 2 in a row goes back to Liberty, and Lacey just can't seem to string together multiple points in a row.
Quite a few missed serves in this game as well, which can be common at the beginning of a season, so hopefully as their season progresses, they will start to see less and less of those.
And that's
Stallworth is serving.
Something that comes with all sports. Obviously something that they're going to be looking to clean up as fast as possible.
That was a shanked pass from Lacey that just isn't able to get a second touch on.
That's another one that just gets away from Lacey, and now 4-point lead going to Liberty. And Lacey gonna want to score now. Don't want to let Liberty start running away with this.
And we have a timeout called by Lacey, their first timeout of the set.
And
here we have a replay of our last play. The ball just seems to hit the side of the net and drop to the ground.
And that's just something by Lacey not seeming to be able to control exactly what they want to do here. And 5-point lead going to Liberty now.
And as we come out of our timeout, Kim Stallworth is going to serve for Liberty. Hopefully she will be able to keep it up.
Now 15-10, Liberty in the lead.
Lacey seeming to struggle a little bit with their serve receive and keeping control over the ball. That is a missed hit by Liberty. Point is back to Lacey.
And Lacey seems to, after every timeout, they seem to get a point or two before Liberty makes their adjustments.
We have a score of 15-11 with Liberty in the lead. Sarah goes up for a very aggressive looking swing, but unfortunately she's just not in the right place at the right time and the ball goes into the net. We have a score of 15-12.
Good serve there coming out for Lacey. Seems to have cleaned up a little bit.
That is a kill for Liberty.
And once again, a little bit of a miscommunication there on the side of Lacey. And now 12-16, Liberty holding strong in the lead. And they're going to want to keep this one all the way till the end.
First, a cross-court serve.
And
a ball that just barely rolls over the tape gets Liberty the point.
And that's one of those rough ones for Lacey where there's not much adjusting you can do to
Yeah,
plan
those
for
balls
that.
are always very tough to get out of the net. It's rare that you'll see at this high school level them being able to get that ball out. One missed serve after the other, giving away some free points here.
And Lacey cannot afford to do that right now. They really need to start coming back into this game, showing off their offense a little bit. But Liberty has looking good, and another serve that just can't quite get there.
Both teams are really seeming to struggle with serving right now, just going back and forth.
And once again, that's something that Liberty, they can afford to have that happen all the way till the end of the game, but Lacey, they need to be cleaning this up and taking advantage of the free points.
A little bit of pressure on our servers here.
And just waiting for the one to break the chain.
Yes, I believe that's 4 or 5 missed serves in a row, which is tough because they're eliminating the amount of space they have to possibly gain back some points or win the game. This is Lacey's serve. A nice short serve, easy for Liberty to get up. Seem to be playing it safe a little bit, just to finish off the game strong. And that is a free ball for Lacey. Ball is outside of the court. Hopefully we can keep up with our serves.
And Liberty now, they still have a streak of their own of not getting the serves. But
Let's take a look at a replay from our last play. Free ball that goes out of the court.
And she's just not quite able to get a hold of it and put it out. Liberty, once again, another serve that cannot get over the net. I believe that is 4 in a row for Liberty. Lacey was finally able to break their streak, but Liberty has some room to move with this.
They do seem to have some room, but you never know what can happen with Lacey in this next serve. Very aggressive topspin serve. And Grace Sacco returns it with a very aggressive outside swing. Seeming to have some communication issues on Liberty's side, they send it over on 2. Nice aggressive tip by number 13, Lexi Robinson, a junior. Let's take a look at a replay.
Liberty's attack has been looking better so far, and as you can see, just able to get it over and put it in a good spot.
Number 2, Steph Ramos, is serving. Serves outside of the court. Seeing a lot of missed serves from Liberty. We are getting down to the wire, so they are going to need to start to get that in place. This is Lacey's serve.
And I think Lacey gets appointed to, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout come from Liberty. Try to give them a break from these serves.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see a timeout possibly after this play.
Liberty comes out on top, 22-17.
Kim Stallworth, a pretty consistent server, hoping she'll be able to break the streak of missed serves from Liberty. And we've got a nice float right to the middle of the court.
And she's not able to get to it. Point going to Lacey. But Liberty was finally able to get a serve off, and now Lacey, they've only chipped away by a point at that lead, and they need to make a few big plays now to keep themselves in this.
Nice big swing from Grace Sacco. Lacey's not able to get that up.
And once again, more service troubles for Liberty, and Liberty, when they go back to the huddle eventually, this game, it could be over by now if they were able to keep some of their serves in, but Liberty somehow scraping by, remaining in the lead by 4.
Yeah, serve can really make or break a game. If you have a good serving team, you'll be able to gain some points. We have a kill for Liberty from whom I believe was Stella Harzold. We now have junior Maya Rosario headed into serve for Sarah Christie. This is her first time in the game today. Hopefully she will be able to help the team out. And as she has the beautiful serve.
Liberty going to be looking to finish it, but good block coming out by Lacey. Able to stay alive.
We're going to take a look at a replay.
And as you can see, Liberty setting up a good attack, but Lacey just able to get the block, and Liberty not able to recover. Once again, Lacey with the block.
And Lacey hits the ball outside of the court on set point, and that has now won Liberty the game.
And despite a few missed serves coming out from Liberty, they're able to get away with it.
We're going to take a look at a replay of our last play here. Lacey hitting the ball out by a few feet. While both teams did struggle with a lot of serving mistakes, we still saw a good game, lots of aggressive plays at the net, and some good defense from Liberty.
And Lacey put themselves in a little bit of a hole here. You know, weren't.
All right, and that is today's game. I'm Emma Idle.
And I'm Brian Martingano.
And we will see you at our next game of the week.